Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 69, luckily only 69, of our Let's Play campaign of Factorio Final Factory. So we have, last time we built a... What did we build? We built some plastic and we got everything ready, but we did not get everything in. So what I'm doing now here, I'm letting the copper flow in here. And then let's see what happens here. This one should be quite efficiently building. Where are all my... Where the hell are they? Oh dear, they're here. Oh, there's a bit of an issue. Alright, so they've actually... See, all of them are here. They're constantly charging and there are only a few of them left. So, because they've somehow picked up from here and then accidentally gone in. Look, I have red circuits, awesome, except I need these to actually start getting into the traction. So what I will do is I'll build that thing. See, now they can finally get out into the world. And they go back. Now look at that. All of them are of course active, but they were just kind of stuck in a dead loop here. Yeah, about that there. So they'll only be taken out. At some point this will be sufficient. What do we have? 400,000 green, 331,000. All right, let's have a look at this part. So what does it look like? I can imagine that this might not be fast enough. How much did I set to each one? 500. Yeah, okay, so it has 500 in each. And it is certainly this one that can't keep up. And I might need to build more of these, but... How much? Yes. Whoa. There's 1,000 in here, but none of them are picked up. Okay, so this looks more like a robot issue than it looks like anything else. Maybe that's just something that needs to stabilize. But we certainly have red circuits. What do we have? Oh, negative number of red circuits. For some reason it's negative. Alright, I should probably wire all this up. Though I do want to avoid having wires. So it produces 123 per second. I suppose eventually this will stabilize once I have a stupid amount here, 2,000 in each. And now we have red circuits. Awesome. Then the question becomes, so now what? Well, to that question, the answer is, now we will need to make sure that I did cut some corners. Oh, sick. Yeah, 999. There. I did cut some corners here and there. And the corners I did cut were the fact that these are not moduled at all. So what I will do, I'll especially take the copper and I'll completely module it. What about the green circuits? Is that moduled? No, it's not. So I'm gonna actually start consuming all of my modules. Ugh. I mean, it's gonna be a sad day. What about our 44 rockets? That's fine. These here. Oops. I guess the productivity is the most important. And since I'm not building anything else, I'll do this one, yeah? What I should also be mindful of is now it's at 2 gigawatts. I don't know what my max is, but it's maybe 3. So you have to be somewhat careful not to suddenly get in trouble. 200 more, yay! And that one, great. So now I'll fly down or zoom down here. Oops, is it the green ones that's the most important? I think it's green is actually most important. So I can't pick it up. So how do we do this most efficiently? I think this is the way, because then I can go like straight down the middle, and we do it this way as well. Well, that's actually not the worst. Got it. And now comes these modules. I'll take the middle ones because they affect more. Oh damn, I have two sides. What the hell kind of build have I done here? This is absurdly big. And this will consume all of my materials. Ouch. Yeah. The biggest limitation of scaling up is always the number of modules available. And I don't really know how I would want to sort of scale that up generally. So I need more. What's the power? 2.2, fine. Okay, so the difference is this one is using 1.4 megawatts. This one's still using the same, no matter it's active or not. So this is 1.4 megawatts, and what is it without anything else? This is 210, or if it was just, yeah, it doesn't matter because it's not affected. So 210. Which means each of these will a lot more. I have to take all of it. I mean, it's just going to be so complicated if I don't do it. And now we see the irony is it's standing still because there's no copper available. I'm really proud of this setup. I think it's really awesome. The fact that it just bounces up and down, and it is so close to perfect, and it is aligned towards my there. So that's now done. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for that one. What is going on here? Yeah, it is 27. Well, the one thing that is interesting is the fact that this one should be working a lot faster. So it's not actually, if I look at this copper here, how much do I have in this network? Logistic storage is not much in this logistic storage. What the hell is going on? Oh, here? Okay, so that's only 3.7, so it's not actually very much. This one is full, but these are all there, so that's full. The problem is simply getting rid of it, which means it's because this is not working fast enough. Hence, I really should be focusing on the speed of my copper production, not actually the productivity. Well, that comes hand in hand, I guess. I just hope I brought enough. There. Oh, last difficult one, and I can see now that I don't have enough, but I'll also go back to a copper afterwards, but I want this one done, obviously. Do I have a car somewhere? There it is, there it is. Okay, so this is all not done. And I also guess this is because how's this one doing? Oh, this is doing quite well. Bump. See, that one I don't like. That one. Oh, man. That's the problem with having nice place like this, is a random. Hey, modules. Awesome. Except I want all your modules. All your modules are belong to us. How many do I have? If I look at here, module 500. This sucks that I'm just now I'm just taking all of it. So if I do the same, 1. We're gonna have to find a way to make more of those. And if I just look, yeah, fine, awesome. I can build more. I can build it faster. You know, just do that damn thing. Build it faster. Oh, one more thing. Science is really okay. So that's just it's working, but it's just working against something that's so incredibly slow. I'm gonna take this part here, just kill it because I don't need it, and then just take. Off you go. See, if I build it here, then that one's not getting it. Yep. I don't know if that makes any difference. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. It really doesn't. This one is now speed 50% plus, but that was not speed anything. 50, 50. Everything is now speed 50, except for this one. Now that's also speed 50, yeah? There. Okay, so that's a 50% buff to the speed. Did I pick up the car, or did that bump away somewhere? Oh, it bumped away down south. Alright, let's see what we can do with this amount of beacons modules. I just need to round this one up, because then I can say plastic is 100% moduled, red circuits is 100% moduled, and now I can say green circuits is 100% moduled. And then we can go down to the next one. Yeah, they're waiting anxiously. Okay, this is 31, so that's good. And let's start by just taking speed in the middle ones. And here. Great, so that's something. Now we'll also add the productivity here. Now that we have the speed, it doesn't really slow them down very much. So at this point, I rather want one of the... Okay, so the speed before was what? Look at this one. This is speed 2. This one down here is now speed 9. Of course, this is going to make a bit of a difference. Thank you. Finally, robots have something to do. Still 50 left. Worried when the indicator of what I have in hand is going below. I think it does now. Wow. I don't have many left, but... And now we can wire these up. I love that. Unfortunately, this doesn't work with modules or with the robots. They don't do that. Great. Hold on. What the hell happened? This is not fully there, right? No, it's just something random that some of them were wired up. Interesting. So I had done that. I don't know why. Alright, so all of them are now wired up, and now I can take this part. Okay, and there we go. Now it's over. It's over. And I still need the one furthest away, but still, I mean, this one is, what speed is it? It's speed 6. It's not bad versus the true one that's 9.4. This should really make a huge difference. Also, in terms of the poor robots, I don't think even I have enough robots with 1,000 in each. But if I look at it, let's go back and get some more robots for some of these select ones. All of them. Oh, this is doing great. You have 750. What do you have here in the middle? Also 750. Yeah, somewhere in 700s. Everything is there. I have 321,000. That's a bit much. Oh, this one should be reserved for copper, but apparently I had made a mistake, so I had to move them around. All this looks good. All of this is fully wired. I wish I had the bottleneck mod. See, this is clearly the issue. If I could just squeeze in a bit more here. Yeah. Just a few more of these. I'm just trying to just force them in wherever there's room. And I might just have to do sort of like one in the middle for each side. Because right now it's not really getting there. Okay. That means this is wire. This is pretty much. Let's have a look at this. This is 31,000, so it's always like, where are you going? Oh, that was so risky. Holy hell, that was so risky. Why did I do that? All right. So there goes, and I'm gonna go around. What is this one? 63 and 47, so I'm gonna jump into this one. And it goes out. Nice. Now the next part is, what's our power looking like? Let's go in here first. See, the one thing I'm not really sure is correct. This. I don't want them to be in these locations because they're reserved for something else. Now the one thing I'm considering is having maybe fewer of them. Could I just take some of them out? Let's have a look. Another concern is down here. Yeah, we have 30,000 of those and we don't get them because simply not enough robots. Okay, well that's quite a clear signal. There. Whoa, hello train. Okay, they're actually coming in relatively fast. Should I just hitch a ride on this one and just see how fast it goes in and out? We're at 11,000. Most likely it'll stop. It's green. Yeah. Okay, that one's empty. Okay, so actually now the copper is again the bottleneck, the actual copper ore, so I might want to get yet another copper location out. Unfortunately, that means I have to go through this one, or I could go out here and down. Yeah, I could do that. But definitely copper is still, it's a nice 6.6 million. So I'm not getting enough copper in. So this one can't go out until one of them is actually available, and it goes out. Now, that goes in. Where am I? Okay, maybe this one will be allowed to go now. Yes, it does. It is. I like this setup. I like it. And that, you know, the time that this one stacks up is quite insignificant. Because it's not going to be fully stopped, and it's not the loading speed. Unfortunately, it's actually, in this case, that one is 2.3. These are fine, but over time they'll just get in there. This looks a hell of a lot worse than it is. If I really look at the difference between, that's like 100 here, 200-ish. Yeah, it's a few with 400. Fine. And that one comes in. Okay, I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. I like it a lot. What I don't like is the slowness of this. Oh, what are we at? We're at 168. I have no idea how big that is. Okay, that's halfway. The rest are okay. So like 18, 14, 13. Let's get more robots for the hungering areas. It's getting more and more dangerous to drive around here as the base gets fuller and fuller. Going in. I doubt this is really necessary. Yes, there's a bit of a mess here. That should be enough. How fast are you? 400%. Fine. And we are still not getting enough of that. Okay. We need robots for both the copper, the green, and... Okay, so that's finally working in terms of actually consuming all of it here. I could make it longer, just that would be like the easiest thing in the world, making it longer. Well, do it then. Do it. Let's see, from this to this. Boom. There. Ah, that one is... I don't know. Well, all of this will just be built by the in-house robots. Yes. Good. So we get more. And robots, do I have room to get... no. So apparently I had one here already. Guess I don't need these anyway. I'm not in need of any more trains. Unless I want copper. No, I still don't want more than 2 copper trains. That's 1000. Yeah, we are not getting enough of this. Alright, let's have a look at which ones are most constrained in terms of robots. I think you might be a good candidate. Nope, definitely not. But is that because we don't have any copper coming in, so fine. Yeah. Let's go to the copper location. That is here. Is that a copper train coming in? Yes, it is. Great. I'm gonna start by taking these. I did not get those entirely up there. Really? These are not even... Oh, I thought I was way further with this. Enough? There's now 1500 and they all disappeared again. Okay, well, that's disappointing, to be honest. And down here, it looks like I did not actually get these. Somehow, I forgot this part. Oh, they found a location with stuff in it. Ah, that sucks, because I was sure that I was almost there on this one. But let's go with the robots back to this location. There are a lot of trains down here. Yeah, this one is finally getting in. What over here? 22,000. This one has to go to 32 for it to go away. The water train is completely trivial. I have way too big buffers in this location. There, that's 1500 also going out. One thing that would limit that is actually... Could I do this? Could I just say you're only allowed to be half full? I could do that. That means it will stop getting in a lot sooner. Like this. Now they will no longer go into the storage. Yep. Excellent. So I'm hoping that eventually... You know, these should actually be constrained as well, because I don't want these to be stacked. I want this to be really relatively constraining. Because I want this out of the way. I want it out of these locations. Yeah, yes. And constrain these as well. Because if you can't unload, then don't unload. That means I have plenty in here. If you can't unload, then just get stuck in this location and stay here. Because I have way too much in this area. If I look at it still, it's 300 and 300 and everything is just too much. And it's really the robots that cannot keep up. These? There's 1.4 in each of them. Question for me is just, alright, so what are we going to... So what I can do now is I can take... I have iron, copper, green, and red. So if I look at iron, copper, green, and red, and look at what I can build, iron, copper, and green, iron, copper, green, and red. Yep. And that one is steel. So I need, if I get steel, then I can make all the way up to military packs. Once I get here, I will be... I also need some stone bricks here, which will be incredibly easy to make. But it's really about getting the steel bricks, and we could get the first 4 science packs actually up and running already. I think I need more iron and copper and then steel again. Yeah, iron, copper, steel. Yes. Unfortunately, that's difficult because I can't scale up with more modules at this point. Iron here, whatever, but the copper is really doing well now, isn't it? I don't have any storage of... Yeah. So there is no storage. And it's getting ahead. It's only like 31,000, so it's the last one. What are all of them doing? What are they doing? That seems rather wrong. What the hell are they doing? I have no idea what's going on here. They're just... Oh, they're charging, right. I thought they were like... It just looked like they were standing on top of these, but they weren't. And now we are stuck because we are lack of copper. The coal's doing fine, actually, I guess. So copper, not enough, not enough. And this one over here, definitely not enough. Okay, so that's actually quite a while until I get more copper inbound. So definitely next time is getting more copper. And then I guess we also need to perhaps get out there and get some more bigger copper locations that will last a bit longer. I'm not going to take this one because that's a bit risky. Also, we have explored out here a bit more. I'll gently start clearing some more of this area so that if I look at this, and there, I'll have this space clean, which is going to be absurd. There are some big ones here. Oh, some new ones that cream up. That's a nice one. 44. Maybe we'll actually take that one. It's not exactly in a safe location. I need something that's safe. That one is safe. We'll take this copper into another copper location, and then an iron location, and a steel location. And then with that, we can over at probably not this area, but probably this area. which I'm not going to build anything here, which will be producing a lot of science or a lot of pollution as long as I have spiders out here. So I'm going to just slowly start cleaning out those spiders. Look at that. We have lots of those with 35 and that kind of thing. There are decent amounts. This is a good 90, and we have this 146. Also some another one, 76. I just don't have a lot of copper. There's some copper here that I, at this moment, cannot take. Alright, maybe that could actually work. Just so that we see if there's a good copper location. Otherwise, we are kind of not really having a lot of copper. Oh, that's a nice one. 29. I'll take it as well. But surely we're not going to run out of copper in terms of... Ooh, that's not a bad sign. Get into that chunk. Yes. How big is it? Nice. 101. 101. Great. We're going to wrap this one up. Thank you very much for joining. Hope to see you next time. Hope you're enjoying it so far. I tried to cut down on some of the spider clearing. So we'll continue building next time. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.